My 6-year-old and I were inspired to build a Lego model of Project Orange. Let me show you, but let me give you a little bit of history first. The Husseini Islamic Center of Orlando unveiled its plans for a community center dubbed Project Orange. My 6-year-old son watched the video presentation on the monitors, his eyes wide open as he saw the computer-generated renderings of the large gym space, the classrooms, the prayer hall flash across the screen. In his eyes, you could see that he understood that this was more than just a building. It was his future, a space for him to grow, flourish with his family, friends, and community. In the car, on the way back from the mosque, he asked me, "Dad, what can I do to help Project Orange?" He understood the importance of this project. Given that the community had only seen a computer rendition of the project, I asked my son if he wanted to build a Lego model of the project based on the available information. He loved the idea of. We went online to the Lego store and began ordering all the parts we needed. The pieces were here. We had planned out the structure and it was time to build. It took over 1,500 pieces and somewhere between 12 and 15 hours over the span of a few weeks to put together. So far, we had only had the computer renditions, so we had to improvise a little bit with the dimensions and layout. Thankfully, we got some feedback from my uncle, who is an architect and also helping with Project Orange. We were lucky to get some help from my nephews who were in town and who are Lego master builders themselves. It quickly became a family project with my daughter, nephews, son, all working together to get the structure up and running. It is a nice metaphor for the real Project Orange and how it's meant for all of us to come together as a community to bring it to life. I remembered the words of my father during my childhood. At that time, living in Toronto, the community was in a similar position, building its core project, 9,000 bathers. He told me that everyone needed to contribute with whatever means they had, whether it was money, time, resources, or effort to inspire others to make the vision a reality. With the structure in place, it was now time to liven it up and place the people inside. In the end, we were very happy with how it came out. So let's take you on a tour of the project. There is a prayer hall in the back with a mihrab with the men's and women's side. We placed people in the namaz area, getting ready to pray, both on the men and ladies side. In the gym, which is the focal point of the community project, we have a basketball court set up on the ladies side and a volleyball court set up on the men's side. We wanted to include a special minifigure in this model. It's one who's well known to the community. This minifigure has a chef's hat, he's got bling on his fingers, and he has a fish ready to cook. I hope you can all guess who it is at this point. We also have a kitchen set up, a vital part for the Orlando community. On the second floor, we have classrooms for the kids to attend madrasa and Islamic school. Coming around to the front, we have the entryways. There's some couches and chairs set up for the baraza group. We've set up the men there, obviously discussing the latest important topics of the community. Now that we have the model complete, it's time to collect pledges for the real-life Project Orange. My son has spoke with various family members and community members who have pledged different amounts for him to complete this project. So my son has this question for you. How will you contribute to Project Orange? Thank you for your time. I hope this inspires you. May Allah guard and guide this community at all times.